Hey guys, Marc Guberti here. We're going to do a different video because I saw a video on how one of my favorite YouTubers actually ended up dominating the YouTube algorithm. And I have a few thoughts on that because another favorite YouTuber who I like to watch does reaction videos like this. So we're going to give this a try. So this is a video done by Tran, and the video is really good. He actually uses a Seth Godin example in the video, which I really like because Seth Godin is like literally been the guy who I've admired and looked up to since day one. I've been lucky enough to have him on my podcast twice, but it's a really good video that emphasizes that quality content is king. And I feel like with quality content, it's going to be easier for you to reach more people. It's going to be easier for you to attract that loyal fan base. And another thing that he mentions in the video is that because Graham only posts 3 times a week, the videos are like, not as often as someone who's posting every single day. He does a really incredible breakdown in that video, basically detailing everything for the content side, from the amount of content that Graham's posting each week to how he's engaged with his audience to the relatability factor. And I think it's a super solid video for anyone who has a subscriber base already and anyone who's also starting from no subscribers, because if you're producing quality content in the way that's being suggested in this video, you're going to get great results. The only thing that I had with this video is that this is a great video for building momentum on the YouTube algorithm. I'm not sure if you have 0 subscribers, how you can use this same approach to grow on YouTube quickly. Because valuable content, while it will get more minutes watched, which is the true metric YouTube cares about, they'll care more about minutes watched and click-through rate, and they'll use that to get an idea of, is this video actually good? The issue is that YouTube's not just going to randomly promote people. You have to get the minutes watched. You have to get the click-through rate. You have to get the initial momentum. And then once you have a big channel, once you even have a video that's doing really good on YouTube right now, then their algorithm really kicks in. So my thoughts here are that this is like, you build up the snowball effect, it's rolling down the hill, but you gotta be able to push it down the hill first for it to create that momentum, where then it's just valuable content is good enough. Because for a mature YouTube channel, your main traffic sources are all going to be YouTube. It is a bonus if you can promote to like an email list or something like that, and you have to do that in the beginning to get the traffic. But when it comes to like, if you've got thousands or hundreds of thousands or over 1 million subscribers, the YouTube algorithm is really going to be how you get the majority of your traffic. And then it really is just create videos. YouTube does the promotion, a lot of the promotion work for you anyway, and you get the AdSense revenue. So we're going to start with the most important part, which is actually getting views from YouTube's search engine. And the way you do that is you get people to click on your video. So we're talking click-through first, then we talk about other stuff later. So for that click-through part, what you want to do is have a thumbnail that everyone knows it's you. Like if you look at Graham's YouTube channel, you know a thumbnail of Graham. Like it's got his picture on the left, it's got white or red text or both. On the left-hand side, it's important you put text and stuff on the left-hand side, because like the timestamp and other things will appear on the right, which will block the view of the thumbnail. So that is something important to keep in mind when you're creating your thumbnails. All of your text and stuff you want people to read so that people click on the thumbnail, all that stuff goes on the left. Now, if you look at some of the older videos, they don't all have that same thumbnail structure. Like he's using a bunch of different thumbnails for each of his videos at the beginning, but once he figures out which thumbnail works, he's using that kind of thumbnail setup more often, which is similar to what you currently see now. So now you get someone to click the thumbnail. What then do you do to keep people watching? Well, I mean, Jake really covered a lot of that, so I just say watch his video. One thing I will say though is, in all the videos, you always ask for engagement. So Graham always asks you to smash the like button, always asks you to leave a comment. And when you get this engagement, you get people liking your videos, you get people to comment on your videos, that is going to feed the algorithm. So in your content, while you are providing that value, make sure you ask people to like your video, to leave a comment, give them a question. Like ask people a question based on your video content where you can get the comment and, like this particular video. If you're liking what you're hearing so far, like you got to have call to actions like that to build up engagement and social proof and tell YouTube that people are engaging with your content, not just watching it. And finally, to set yourself up for success, you really have to look at the keywords for your videos. There's a really great tool called vidIQ, and it lets you see which keywords have demand, which keywords have supply. And real estate, that term happens to be a topic that, Graham covers, and that's a topic that has a lot of demand, but not as much supply of videos. So if you find something like that, instead of a keyword that has a ton of demand, but also a ton of supply of video content, it is easier for you to rank for those keywords. So Graham does use a ton of keywords in each of his videos, typically ranks pretty high for some of those keywords. And you just got to rank high for a few keywords in order to really dominate the YouTube algorithm. You're not dominating the entire YouTube algorithm, you're dominating a few keywords, and then that's going to be one of the difference makers for your channel. So if you use vidIQ to find different keywords and then you start creating videos around those keywords and you find one of them sticks, keep creating videos around that keyword. A more obvious example of this is Meet Kevin, who is another YouTuber who I watch a lot of. But if you look at his top 8 videos, 3 of them have Grant Cardone as the keyword. And it's no wonder because his name, Grant Cardone, is actually a pretty good keyword if you look at the vidIQ data. So look for the keywords that they have heavy demand, but not as much supply of videos. Create videos around those, and you have a much better chance of dominating the YouTube algorithm. And the first time I really saw this happening in real time was when YouTube van life vlogger Janelle, she created her YouTube channel. It got like 1 million subscribers in 3 weeks, I believe it was. And everybody was coming out with videos about it. Not everyone, but a few people. But those few people who, if those people were getting, like, let's say 1,000 views for a typical video, then their video about Janelle, about how she became big on YouTube, probably got like 20, 50, 100,000 views. So if you're able to find the keyword that's hot right now and trending, like create a video on that right away, push all of your like publishing schedule, everything else to the side, and just get out that video, because that's how you can actually see a surge of subscribers really quickly if you're one of the first people to come out with a video like this. So at this point, I feel like we're pretty set on having that snowball momentum if you do everything in my video and in Jake's video. The only thing is like actually having the power to push that snowball down the hill. So this is where you use social media and stuff like that to promote your videos. I always do a teaser the day before, and I post that on my Instagram story. I'll use Instagram stories on when the video comes live. I'll post on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. I'll reach out to people who I know and ask them if they could watch the video, engage with the video as well if they enjoy it. So I do reach out to people each time I come out with a new video, and that's how you can just get that push that pushes the snowball down the hill. Because once you really do all those other things that Jake and I have mentioned in our respective videos, I believe you do get the snowball really pushing down the hill, and you can get to a point where maybe someday you do hit 1 million subscribers. But one thing to note about these channels is that you do have like some moments of like slow growth, and then you see this rapid expansion if you're doing all these different things and you're creating content around the right keywords, ranking your videos the right way, including the keyword in your title of the video, and definitely including your keyword in the description of your video as well. So if you like this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you can subscribe to this channel so I could deliver you more value, and also subscribe to Jake as well, because his videos are awesome and I'm probably going to be watching a lot more of them. So this is my first video I've done like this. So I'd love your comments below if you think I should do more like this or just stop it at this one video. But I thought it'd be something fun to try, talk about a video that I really enjoyed watching. I felt taught me a lot about YouTube and my personal insights that I feel I could help people even more. So until then, dream big, achieve greatness, unlock your potential today.